is going on, Virgo? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your end of the year reading that I'm doing just to close out 2020. So you'll get a little bit of the energies that will carry over into 2021 too. So let's hop into the cards and see what's going on. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night. Okay, Virgo. Your cards are jumping out. I can't talk. What's going on? All right, so hopefully you're doing good out there and had some good holidays for everybody that celebrates. I'm going to shuffle for you a little bit, and then we're just going to hop into the cards. It's been a while since I checked in with you, Virgo, so I definitely missed you guys. Sorry for the delay with the readings. I haven't been uploading as much on my channel, so I'm wanting to get back to that going into the new year. Just uploading a little bit more for you guys, just to give you more clarity and content for the channel. So, let's do this, Virgo. Your cards barely want to shuffle, so let's try another shuffle. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to pull 3 for you, and then after that, we'll just keep pulling. Starting off, you guys are starting off with the Temperance card, okay? So, Temperance, okay, we have the Lovers card, we have the 9 of Wands to back that up. So, with that Temperance energy plus the Lovers card, I'm feeling definitely this dual energy that could be going on with you, Virgo. And I feel this is definitely a war that you guys have been fighting for a while with the 9 of Wands. You have some history with this dual nature, or with these two opposite pulls that are kind of like pulling from two opposite sides. The Temperance energy talks about you working to balance those two dual natures out. And the Lover's energy talks about a decision that you're having to make between one of these two opposite poles, okay? The Lovers are coming in. So you're definitely wanting to make a decision, and a lot of times with the Lover's energy, this is talking about a head over or a heart over head decision. So it may not make sense to you logically, it may not make sense to your rational mind, and this may be the struggle that you're having with making this decision, because you're trying to balance out maybe the mind and the heart. Okay, you're trying to balance out these two different energies. Maybe one of them is following, the societal belief structure, how things ought to work out, how things ought to go. And then the other one is you just wanting to follow your heart. Okay, the Lover's card is a departure from the Hierophant. And the Hierophant energy is all about structure, belief systems, doing things religiously, or doing things out of tradition is what the Hierophant represents. And whenever you get to the Lover's card inside of the tarot, you're departing away from those structures that were built by other men and women before you, okay? And you adopted them for a certain time period, but then, sorry, I'm not speaking to the mic. All right. Virgo, I just realized that I haven't been speaking through the mic. So, and I think your reading was going pretty good. So, hopefully you guys were able to hear what I was saying before, but now I'm kind of getting more close and personal. So like I was saying, the Lovers is about a departure from that Hierophant energy and the structures that you once adopted and once felt quite comfortable in. But now in recent times, it's becoming a war to stay inside of those boxes or those industries or those belief systems or whatever those things could be. 9 of Wands energy. And this is something, like I said, you've been fighting for a while. You've been fighting against maybe yourself. You've been fighting against your own bliss, against your own belief system that you have been curtailing and creating for yourself through your experiences. You have been in this battle that has been raging between the two minds, right? The higher mind and the lower mind, the lower or higher natures, right? And I feel that coming into the end of the year, you're wanting to close out this war and this battle. You're no longer wanting to be fighting against, or at war with yourself. You're no longer wanting to give power into this conflict anymore. You want to go into a space of freedom and peace and no longer be at war. And I feel like this is here for you, Virgo. Let me back up this mic and I'll shuffle for you some more. I feel like you guys had the opportunity to do this closing out this year. You've learned a lot about these two opposite natures, okay? Yeah. the Page of Cups comes out. It's like you guys have experienced a lot with these two opposite poles, and you have also, like taste tested which one of these poles you want to be on, which one of these spaces you want to operate in. Because I do feel like, Virgo, you have a decision to make, and it could be two things that you're thinking about possibly going into for your emotional fulfillment. This could be two people, but I really feel like it's two paths that are opening up for you. And you could either, go on the path that is less travel, or you could go into the path that is about the societal belief system and structures that everybody else goes into and feels comfortable in because everybody else is doing it. All right, so I feel with the Page of Cups, though, you have been on this path of exploration. You have been taste testing from a lot of different spaces and bringing those things or experiences into this path that you're going to end up choosing, and you're going to end up calling your home. It's like you're placing a stake inside of one of these paths with the Four of Wands. You're partnering up or marrying one of these paths, and it's no longer going to be a struggle because you're no longer going to be giving yourself an opportunity to go outside of this relationship that you're going to have with this thing that you love. Some of you guys are about to commit totally and fully to this path that is what your heart kind of calls out for you to do, the Lover's energy. Okay, so that's definitely the energy that I'm picking up here. This Lover's energy, this Page of Cups energy is about you exploring so many different things and then pulling all these different things together to put into one pot and choosing to just build there, as opposed to feeling this pull from different directions. Like, should I do this? Should I be over here? Should I do that? Should I focus on this? It's like the jack of all trades is going to finally focus on one thing, Four of Wands energy, and put all of that passion, put all of that fire, put all of that inspiration that you have for so many different things into one pot. And this is going to be for growth, for elevation, for you to expand into one area that you love the most. The Empress energy comes out. Yeah. So you're feeling very fertile. You're feeling this energy of feeling this expansiveness come in, and you're starting to feel that, by you focusing on one thing and putting everything into one pot, you have a lot more at your disposal. Okay, you're not spreading yourself too thin. This Empress energy is about somebody that is very magnetic. Okay, and she creates this growth and this expansion or progress inside of her life or empire because she attracts so much energy in. But once again, this is somebody that's a ruler over one empire, right? And you don't get to the Empress energy if you're in the Page of Cups or the Knight of Cups energy, exploring, taste testing, going around trying to see what tastes good over there. This Empress only becomes a ruler and only becomes so magnetic and attractive and fertile because she stays put in one space and allows it to grow. So I feel like for some of you Virgos, you have been on this path of trying to figure out where you want to lay your roots at. You've been on this path of exploration, taste testing a lot of different things, traveling around. That's what the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups do. And I feel like you have Page and Knight energy that's here. But you've also been in a space where you haven't seen a lot of massive growth that the Empress represents. And I feel like you're ready for that because you feel like possibly you've been on the battlefield for too long. You've been a soldier for too long, and you're wanting to kind of go into this place of rulership. Yeah. And I think it's time. Yep. Knight of Wands energy comes out. Let's pull some more for you, Virgo. The Seven of Cups comes out, and then, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Definitely. You guys are tired of the holdup. You're tired of the pause. You're tired of the waiting. You're done with it. And I feel like a lot of this pause and holdup has been because you have been having too many options. Seven of Cups energy, way too many options, way too many things to look at and be distracted with. And being a jack of all trades, like a lot of Virgos are, you can spread yourself too thin, but then it's like you're just spinning your wheels. And I feel like for some of you guys, these Seven of Pentacles represents all of the wheels that you've been spinning, but not really getting anywhere, possibly, or not having as much growth as you would like to have. So I feel like you're wanting to come in and close down those sevens, close down the waiting and the options and the pausing, and just move forward. Knight of Wands energy, I mean, the King of Wands energy is all about moving forward. This is somebody that is a creator. This is somebody that is a visionary. And he doesn't just think about the things and come up with the ideas, but he goes into the implementation and the application of these ideas and starts to build. And I feel like there is a certain fire that's being lit up under you Virgos coming into the closeout of 2020, because you're finally finding this space that you want to build on. And you're going to be done with searching for all the other spaces. And for some of you guys, this could be a relationship that you're finally finding a person that you want to partner up and team up with and go into something and build. For other people, this is a life path. This is a creative project. This is a business. This is a career. It could be whatever is kind of speaking out to you at this moment in time. But I do feel that you guys have finally found this and you're done with the options. At the bottom of the deck, on another deck, you guys have the Seven of Cups that's sitting here looking at me again. Okay? And the Hermit comes out. So a lot of you guys have been thinking about this for a very long time, internalizing all of these different paths that are available to you, isolating yourself to finally choose one and invest all of your time and energy into it. And I feel like this is the path that has always been calling to you anyway, Virgo. This is the thing that has never, escaped you out of all these different experiences and tests and trials and places that you've went into. This thing has always been your guiding light. Okay, this thing has always been the thing that has been close to your heart. You've always gotten ideas and downloads about whatever this path is. This has been the one. And I feel like you're finally going to marry this path, okay? Or marry this person for some of you guys. But it's like you're going to say, I do. And after that point, it's like a vow that you make with yourself to the universe, to God. And you're not wanting to, step from out of that again. Yeah, the Devil card comes in. So for some of you guys, this has been, a struggle for you to get to this point. You have been trying to overcome your darkness, your shadow, your demons is what it is with this devil energy. And there's been a lot of blockages that have been keeping you away from this focused in laser beam focused path to build in one area, to build on one plot of land. It's like the biggest thing that has been throwing you off is just distractions, right? Page of Cup energy. You smell one flower and it smells so good and it gives you such a good aroma. And then you're like, yeah, I want to focus on this flower. But then 20 minutes later, another flower you're focusing on and you're like, oh, but this smells so much better. It's like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this close out of the year for you guys, Virgo. You're finally finding one flower, one rose, one pot, one space that grabs a hold of your attention so much that you no longer can get distracted by the other options that are coming out to you. And I feel like for you, this is going to elevate you so much and bring you into this Empress energy. This is going to kind of unlock so many things in you, because this Empress energy is a lot of activations that I feel like have been waiting to go off inside of your energetic body. A lot of activations that have been waiting to go off on your emotional body, your astral body. It's like I'm seeing levels that are coming in, but it's like with the seven of Seven of Cups energy, all of these activations have been kind of like pushed out and scattered. And so it's one thing to feel activated in a certain space over here. Like if you can, wait a minute. I have I have something, my light is falling down. Okay, so that hit a nail. That definitely hit a nail. All right, let me fix this really quickly, Virgo, and I will get back to. Let me pause, and I'll get back to this story. Okay, Virgo. So let's just wrap this up for you. As I was saying, because I have to move on to some other signs, but you guys are. It's like there has been activations that were happening all around you, and it was hitting you in a lot of different areas of your life. But it's almost like if you look at a star system, or if you're looking at, let's just say, a zodiac and how it looks in the stars, so you can get the picture. All of the different points and stars that make up this whole zodiac sign, let's just say Virgo, it was lighting up at different points. And you had to go through all these different light ups or activations at different areas of your life until the whole zodiac sign was lit up at all points, and it created the bigger picture. So now that that's here for you, you're going to feel all of these different points that were kind of like outside of you or in different spaces that felt like they were disconnected from each other. They're coming into oneness. They're coming to all be aligned within you. And I feel like this is going to be bringing in so much abundance. Yeah. A lot of abundance is surrounding you, Virgo, coming into 2021. This is a time and a year for you to align all of those different points, those aspects of yourself, those activations that have been popping off for you the whole year of 2020, and to bring them into a space where you can use them in one container. Because I heard somebody say this before, that a lot of times people get so many great ideas and they get a lot of these innovative and visionary type of ideas, but they don't know how to package it up. They don't know how to put it into a container. They don't know how to focus those bigger etheric ideas into, the 3D, because we live in the third dimension, right? And in order for you to take on this Empress energy who rules a physical empire, you have to grab all of that mental power you have and all that creative ability and all those spiritual activations and package them up into a container. Okay? And I feel like this is what you guys are going to be enlightened about coming into the end of 2020. And so 2021 is just going to be, let's make it happen. Let's hit the ground running. Let's build. And so I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of abundance, like I said, moving into 2021. You're definitely going to feel this alignment. So you're going to feel very balanced in an internal level. I feel like a lot of you guys have been dealing with these raging of emotions, these storms that have been happening internally. And like I said, you have been on the battlefield, Virgo, because you've been traveling. You've been traveling through dimensions. You've been traveling through these spaces that had to be activated. Okay, like I said, go back to that zodiac sign, the stars, and how they all have to be activated to draw the picture of Virgo, or whatever it is that you're thinking about it drawing. But in order for that to happen, you had to travel to all these different points, all these different aspects of yourself, and you had to. Okay, Virgo, sorry about that. We ran out of batteries on the camera, and everything is kind of like going wrong with me trying to wrap up your reading. So I am going to wrap it up right here. I do want to say that this thing that you're actually like choosing to focus in on or invest all of your energy into, this is a domain that I feel like you rule. This is like the area of, this reality, this world that you were definitely like you have purpose in. So because of that, it comes along with a certain amount of perks. Like you're going to be able to experience a certain amount of success in this area. And this is what I feel like all things have been pointing to leading up until this point. So I kind of wanted to at least leave you guys with that. I got rid of the spread that I had laid out here because I had to do so much just to make it back to your video, Virgo. So I will pull a fairy card for you, and then we're just going to wrap it up right there. Hopefully you guys got what you needed out of this reading or what you came here for. Let's pull a fairy card for you, Virgo. And Happy New Year to you guys. I will see you in the new year after this. And yeah, what came out for you guys was the Sun. All right, so great energy going into 2021 and wrapping up this year of 2020. You guys are going into it with a very positive outlook on life is what I feel. You're coming in ready to manifest, and definitely I feel like you have closed out a cycle of kind of like darkness and war and the battlefield of the mind, the battlefield of experiences. And so you have this sun energy that's definitely coming in. It says plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So, like I said, plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards. Yeah, this is what's happening because now I feel like you have this laser beam focus. You're cutting out all the different distractions, all the different options, all the other paths that, you know, you thought maybe you could fit in or you wanted to try out. You're going to be focusing on this streamline of focus. Tunnel vision is what it is for you guys going into 2021. And you're building vertically is what I feel. It's like you're going to have one plot of land, one, you know, foundation that you're building on, and you guys are not stopping until you make that level up. So good luck with everything, Virgo. Stay safe out there. Happy New Year. Like I said before, I will see you guys in the next reading. All right, later.